Hi, everybody.
Hey, Jen.
Hello, Jen.
Welcome, camp families. This is our first ever parent Q&A session where we're hoping to answer all the hot topic questions that we've gotten over the years through email, texts, and phone calls. We're going to get started off with some introductions. My name is Jen Whitman. I am the co-founder of Whitman Summer Camp along with my husband, Doug. And I'm going to introduce you to Doug.
Hi, everybody. My name is Doug Whitman. Along with Jen, we started Whitman Summer Camp about 15 years ago. I am also a PE teacher in Montgomery County. I work at Rachel Carson Elementary School during the school year, and I'm going to hand it over to Emily.
Hi, everyone. My name is Emily Samara Holzer. I am the director of camp operations at Whitman Summer Camp. This is my 7th summer at camp. When I'm not working at camp, I'm a speech language pathologist. It's great to be here.
Thanks, Emily. I'm Nick, Emily's husband. This is my 6th year at Whitman Summer Camp, and I am the director of programming. I'll be the one doing a lot of the fun and games and color war stuff. And during the school year, I'm actually a 2nd grade teacher for Montgomery County.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. So I'm going to help moderate our questions tonight. So I'll read off a question and then I'll pass it off to one of you to help answer for our parents. If we miss any information tonight, we're going to give you the website at the end with the stuff to know page that'll help keep you up to date. And if not, no worries. Along the way, we're going to help you out throughout the summer. All right. So our first question that we get asked a lot is our pick class switches. Emily, you want to take that for us?
I would love to. So an awesome thing about Whitman Summer Camp is that we offer different pick classes every day at camp. And when you and your camper register originally to come to camp, you sign up for some pick classes. We love to have our little audit day on Mondays. So your camper will get to try out their activities that they chose when they registered. And the fun thing is that if they maybe want to try something different for the rest of the week, or they know that they have a friend in a different pick class, they're able to make that switch on Monday with their counselor. They'll come in, make the switch, and then for the rest of the week, Tuesday through Friday, they'll go to that new class that they picked. So we love letting them have their choice and choose, and this is the best way we know how to do that.
Thanks, Em. All right, question number 2. Will my camper be with their friend? And this includes in pick classes, crew, and color war. You want to keep going, Em?
I'd love to. So there are many different answers to this question, Jen. We love to have our campers be with their friends, but it's also really important to us that campers meet new friends at camp. So one example of that opportunity is during Color War. Traditionally, our Color War pick groups are done randomly. So we have campers from all different grade levels that are together. For our pick classes, this is the same. So if, like I mentioned before, if your camper really wants to be with their friend, they can make that switch on Mondays. Or if you worked with someone when you registered your camper, then they'll be in the pick classes together, as long as they're in the same grade level and all that good stuff. And our crew time is our time where our grade levels are together. So if you have a camper that's in 1st grade and they have a friend that's in 4th grade, during crew time, they're not going to be together, but they have a ton of opportunities throughout the day, like free play, lunch, all that good stuff to be together with their friends.
Awesome. Thanks, Emily. All right, Nick, this one's for you. So what if my child doesn't want to get messy on the epic messy days on Wednesday?
That's a great question, Jen. Honestly, campers, that's the one thing that's great about Whitman Summer Camp is that it's really free choice for campers to do what they like. So even though we have a big setup station for messy day stuff and shaving cream and fun messy games, there's also our typical water slides will be open, the playgrounds will be open, and we'll have a whole host of other fun activities going on. So campers can choose to get messy or not get messy. So it's completely up to them.
For sure. They can get as messy as they want, even if it's just their little fingers.
Yep.
Just a little.
All right. So Emily, why don't you keep us going with what do we do on day 1? So day 1, when campers get there, what are they going to be doing?
Yes, absolutely. Day 1. So on day 1, you're going to pull up to camp. You're going to come actually to the front door, and we will welcome you and your camper up and have your camper come inside the all-purpose room. They will get their name tag for the day. Campers have name tags on Mondays and Tuesdays, and on their name tag will be their name, their crew, their color war, and their pick classes for the day. So they don't have to remember them and memorize everything. This is a good way for them to have it on, as well as for staff to see it throughout the day on Mondays and Tuesdays. Once campers get their name tag, they'll head into their crew room where they'll meet their crews. They'll have attendance taken, they'll order their snacks and kind of get settled for the day. And then our day begins. So our staff that are awesome will transition them to and from activities. They'll make sure that they go where they need to go, excuse me. And it's just a whole learning experience for everyone on that first day of camp. And we're really excited to have everyone joining us. And our counselors are ready for any questions that come their way. Where am I supposed to go? I don't know where my friends are. So that's why those name tags really come in handy. Day one is really exciting for all of us, and we're super excited for all your campers to join us.
Thanks, Emily. All right, so just like on day one, we have parents pulling up to our carpool line. So what do they do when they get to that carpool, Doug?
That's a great question. You pull up into the car loop circle, and your campers will exit their car on the right-hand side. We'll have staff members and counselors in training out there helping campers with doors and helping to direct them to the right entrance, because after the first day, the second day through the remainder of the week will be a different entrance, but we'll be out there to direct them. I will usually be at the front of the carpool line helping to direct traffic or answer questions. We try to move things quickly, so please have your campers ready to go and ready to jump out of the car when you get to the front of the carpool line. After that, you'll just drive through the school, and then there'll be a police officer helping to direct traffic and get you out of the campus safely. In the afternoon, we start carpool around 3:10 or 3:15. You're welcome to line up earlier if you choose to. We will have a counselor come out and take names of who you're picking up, and we'll walkie-talkie into the crew rooms and have those campers come out. Usually the first couple days takes a little longer because the campers takes them a little while to figure out where to go. But we'll be out there directing them and getting everybody to where they need to be. So please pack your patience, and carpool will end around 3:40. And if your camper is still there at 3:40, we'll bring them into aftercare. You can always call us or email us and let us know if you're going to be late or if you're having an extenuating circumstance, and we'll help you there. If you're having issues and you need to buckle your kids into their seats, or if you forgot something, please just pull out of the carpool line. I'll help direct you in the front, and we'll have you pull into a parking spot on the side, and you can take care of things there. So thanks for your help with carpool. It makes everybody's day a little greater. We can all work together on that.
Definitely. And trust us, we like to set world records for how fast the carpool line can go. So day one compared to the last day is way faster if we all work together for that. So thanks, Doug, for all the information. Emily, what should my camper bring to camp every day?
Jen, I think this might be the most asked question that we get. So here's a little list. A water bottle for sure. A swimsuit if your camper plans on getting wet or messy, especially on Wednesdays for Messy Day. We have awesome water slides that are on our blacktop for our free and water play time in the afternoon. So it's important that they have a change of clothes for that. And then that being said, a pair of dry clothes. So they can change out of their swimsuit into some dry clothes. A towel for sure, so they can dry off. I always recommend water safe shoes. So we see a lot of campers that wear Crocs or those shoes that kind of have holes in them to let the water run out of. That'll be okay for them to wear around the water slide and get messy on Messy Day. And then we also highly recommend everything is labeled with names.
Yes.
So please put your campers' names on their things that they bring to camp. That way, if they lose something or they forget something, we can find them easily and have it in our lost and found and call their names out. We also recommend a backpack so they can put all their stuff in their backpack. And then lunch to pack a lunch every day, except for Fridays we have pizza day.
Emily, did you mention a towel?
I think so, but maybe not.
Okay, I must have missed that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Thank
and we
you.
would add that make sure they recognize their towel. Don't give them a brand new towel in their backpack that they've
Good
never
call,
seen
Jen. Good
before,
call.
because it is pretty funny watching kids, even if it's got their name on it, they're like, that's not mine. So yeah, label. All right, so a little bit more serious. So let's talk a little bit about behavioral expectations. We have 3 simple rules. Doug, if you want to go over those.
Sure, I'll take that. And we talk to the campers every Monday when they first get there, and we reiterate it throughout the week that the campers have to be respectful of 3 things. First thing they need to do is they need to respect each other. We don't want anybody's week to be ruined by another camper who's calling names or being mean or can't handle their sportsmanship or is in any way physical. That'll be handled by myself and our staff. So they have to respect each other. Everybody deserves the right to have a great week at camp. They also have to respect the counselors. Counselors have a tough job. There's a lot of kids. It's hot. They're tired. So being able to listen the first time they're spoken to is very important. If campers are making it difficult for our staff to do their job, then oftentimes either Emily, Nick, myself, or Jen will have to have a little powwow with the campers and just kind of go over what's happening and kind of talk about how they can work together to make the day better for everybody, campers and counselors included. We also want them to respect the personal space of the counselors and each other. That is something that's very important for me. Everybody has the right to their own personal space, so we want kids keeping their hands and feet to themselves. The last thing we like to respect is we like to respect the school building. We do not own the building, so we like to keep the building as clean as possible. We try to encourage kids to clean up their own messes and to make sure they're taking care of the equipment so that we have it throughout the whole summer, and that we can all have a great time with it. So those are our big three respects. If we do have a camper who's struggling with those aspects of being in camp safely, then you might get a call from myself or another staff member, and we'll talk about what's happening at camp. So that's just a little bit. Thanks, Jen.
All right, Nick. So when do campers get their camp t-shirts?
Ooh, that's a great question. And I know we had a lot of questions that last year. So first and foremost, Thursdays will always be our camp t-shirt day. And we do a big celebration with our button ceremonies in the morning. So that'll be when campers wear their shirts. Now, typically, we try to get the campers their shirts by Tuesday, if not latest by Wednesday. Usually it takes everyone the first day to kind of get names and make sure sizes and everything. The biggest thing is when campers do get their shirts, to make sure that they take them home. And campers only get one shirt for the summer. So it's not if you're a recurring camper, it's not a new shirt every week. If campers maybe lost it or they sometimes didn't think they got it, you can always just send a quick message to the phone or email, and we can try to get them a shirt immediately. Maybe they just forgot it in their room or anything like that. So we'll try to get to them on Tuesday or Wednesday. Wednesday at the latest, they will have it before they get home to you on Wednesday. So if you don't have it before then probably forgot it. So just send us a message and we'll make sure they have one for the big day on Thursday.
Got our new 2024 all-in shirts. I would add in there that we order our shirts in April based on the sizes that you registered with. So if your camper grew since the size that you put in, we will have to just wait and make sure we have enough shirts for everybody else and hopefully can switch out the size. Just a heads up for future years, it's always good to order a bigger shirt because then your campers can wear them for years and years and not grow out of them. So thanks for that, Nick. And let's keep going with what is Color War?
Ooh, I can take that one too. So Color War is our huge weekly team challenges, and Emily talked about it a little bit, where we do a random kind of choice of campers in these different colors. This year we have, last year, 12 different teams, two older kid or an older kid group and a younger camper group. So there's really 10 teams that colors of the rainbow, the couple mixed in there, and campers throughout the week participate in different challenges, games, and campers earn points by participating in such challenges or winning games. And then on Friday, we have these big Friday performances where each Color War team does some sort of musical performance, or in years past, we've done a Shark Tank where campers had to invent a new invention and sell it to the judges, which was really fun. It's really fun. It's competitive, but it's not too competitive. Campers like to have fun with it, and at the end of the day, we do keep score, but it's all about fun and doing their best. And we encourage campers to enjoy it, have fun, but not be too upset if their team doesn't win that week. And you just keep, if they keep coming back, and just keep trying to earn more points for their team and enjoy their time with their Color War team.
Right.
Great, thank you. All right, Nick, so I know you got that viral TikTok last year where you got over 36,000 likes going through our lost and found. So what if my camper loses something?
Yes, lost and found. Every year we have garbage bags that we donate of lost and found items. There's some really good items in there. So Emily said earlier about really trying to write your campers' names on everything. That really helps. Just so we can call out names and call out campers throughout the day of when they do lose stuff. I mean, we walk around outside and through the gym, in the classrooms, and there's just shirts and towels and socks, and I mean, you name it. If you go into our Instagram page, there's everything you can imagine. So I highly recommend writing their names, and like Emily said, if they do lose something, we do have a table that's right inside of the building. During carpool, it's a little crazy to try to pop in, so I would recommend if there is something you lose, maybe coming towards the end and just popping in, or maybe in the mornings before carpool, or just sending a message to the phone or email, just saying, hey, I lost, my camper lost a sweatshirt or a pair of sandals, their name's on it, and we could try to put it aside and find that camper for you. So if, like I said, if there's anything you lose, just send a message, or you can try to pop in at the end of camp, kind of after carpool's all finished up.
Thanks, Nick.
Hopefully
All
that-
right, Doug. So Snack Bar and Pizza Friday. This is where our UPS driver always asks when our snack bar items are going to be delivered in the summer. Cases and cases of Gatorade and Propel. So walk
Yes.
us through our Snack Bar and Pizza Fridays.
So along with your tuition is included a snack and a drink every day. We have a peanut-free zone, so we have no snacks that have any peanuts in them, or any nuts of any kind. But each day when the kids get to their crew, they'll order their snack and their drink, and then our LITs and our CITs feverishly put together a snack order, and they bring it down to the crews. We usually have snack around 10:30, 10:40, right around there. Snack for about 15 or 20 minutes in their room. They can have a little Cheez-Its or Goldfish, etc. And that's snack. We also have a pizza on Fridays. We order cheese pizza from Milano's Pizzeria up in Germantown. Very delicious. So each camper will get 2 slices of pizza along with they can also bring food. We have some campers that like to have a little bit of a bigger lunch, so you are welcome to have your camper come along with a little food to supplement their pizza that day. But the kids all seem to enjoy pizza lunch, and I know Jen and I will order Milano's from time to time during the school year.
Gotta taste
Yes.
summer.
They do
Yes.
an awesome job. Okay, so speaking of any allergies or issues with health, how do things work with our camp nurse, Amanda Williams?
That's a great question, Jen. Nurse Williams is on staff every day. She is present. And if there's any issues with your camper, if somebody's not feeling well, they can come down to the nurse, and Amanda will check them out. In some cases, she might have to give you a call and ask you to pick up your camper. If they're really not feeling well, or taking multiple trips to the nurse and they seem to be under the weather. Along with that, if your camper is not feeling well, or if they have a fever of any kind, please keep them at home until they're 24 hours fever-free without the use of medication. And if you have any questions about that, you can always contact our nurse. She has her own email. You could also call the camp phone and talk with Amanda. She's usually in and around the office. So we're excited to have her back again this summer for her 8th summer.
I'm going to add on there that if your child has an EpiPen or has an inhaler, that they're going to bring that to camp with them on Monday in a large Ziploc gallon bag. And there's 2 forms that are in the emails we've sent. They're also online. If you need me to resend them, I can help resend them. Those need to be filled out by a doctor, and you need to make sure your medication's not been expired. It's in the box with the prescription label. You may ask why. We have our health inspector that comes, and he goes through our entire medication supply, and he looks at all the forms and all of the prescriptions and all of the boxes and all the labels. So to make our visit with him much shorter it would be super helpful if you could make sure that you guys are in compliance on that end. When you're not, that means Amanda needs to go through all of those bags and give you a call and make arrangements to have you drop off new stuff. So if your child requires emergency meds at camp, such as an EpiPen and inhaler, really make sure that those forms are up to date and your medications are not expired. Amanda, again, she can reach out. You can email her at whitmancampnurse at gmail.com, and she will be happy to help. She is a rock star. Okay, and Doug, this is one of the most, I would say, controversial questions that we have, and it's an issue, especially as we are advancing in our 15 years at camp. We didn't have these issues when camp first started because these things weren't around. So technology, what's our
Yeah.
policy on devices at camp for our campers?
We would prefer all Wi-Fi connected devices to be left at home. We would encourage you to have your kids feel comfortable enough to come to camp and leave those at home. We like to be a screen-free camp. We like kids to be interacting and playing and moving and drawing and not looking at screens. There might be an occasion on a rainy day where we look at a screen, but we don't want them all looking at their own. The exception for these would be open road camp. We actually use their technology as a plus for us on open road, where the kids are able to connect with the counselors and contact each other, and if they have questions or when it's time to meet up. So open road is an exception. If there is an exception and your kids do need to have some type of Wi-Fi or internet connected device, please reach out to us and let us know the circumstance, and we can make an exception for that. And if your kids do bring something, it would have to be in their backpack, turned off throughout the day. So please help us with this. We really feel like it's good for kids to be off devices and interacting and making friends and enjoying their summer phone and device free. So thanks, Jen.
Awesome. Okay, so that's the end of our official list. We will tell you that we try to over communicate with you guys. So on the Monday before your week starts, so a week before your session, we will send out an email to you, and it will have all the ABCs of what you need to know about camp, along with this link for you guys to watch our Fun First Q&A. So the information will be in there, but you can also go to our website, whitmansummercamp.com/stuff-to-no, and that will give you information about all the stuff you need to know about camp. And if there's some sort of issue or question that you have that's really neat to you guys, always, always, always email us or text us or call the camp phone. We will tell you in full transparency that we have this one little cell phone that we use for camp. And we're all, like often out and about, I should say. So just text us whatever you need and we'll get back to you. Email is really truly the best way of getting in touch with us. And we try to respond within the hour to all parents during the summer. So those are all of our official Q&As. If there's anything that we didn't answer, again, head to our website. Also check out the email that'll come to your inboxes a week before camp starts. We are so thankful for you all. We are so grateful that you chose our camp for your campers for summer 2024. And we can't wait to live up to all your expectations and get to know you guys and know your campers. We will see you very shortly. Have a great day, everybody.
See you soon.
Adios.
Bye.